Yeah. Yes, I would. I would change my career direction when I was young.
I think my high school life was quite stressful, and my parents are very demanding in terms of my grades and my transcripts.
I would have went to college and finished right after high school, and I would have thought harder about the things that I could actually do, that it was possible to do. I would have worked harder to step out of my comfort zone.
And I think generally people in high school, they are very absorbent of new knowledge, very absorbent of new areas of any discipline, says social science or geography, history or mathematics, physics, those kind of stuff. But I am not allowed to explore those fields. If I don't have too much of time panicking about how stressful I am in high school, I wish I could read more books and to explore more of my interests.
I think I would go back to my mom's hometown in Sichuan, China, when she was born, or when she was growing up, because I have a deep longing to see what that place looked like. And at the time that she lived there, and it's very hard to find accurate or trustworthy historical data on that.
My government is, the old history of this, like Ottoman time. So if I can change my time, I wanna go back to Ottoman time.
In Greece, we saw this prehistoric site in Santorini where they had all this. They actually had a very advanced civilization, so that would probably be pretty cool to see.
Well, everyone has those little bitty screw ups, and it'd be nice to go back and change those.
I think it is not necessary for me to travel back in the past, because I believe that once my eyes focus on the thing I want, no matter what decision I make, maybe I make one mistake in the past, but whatever, I can make another right decision now.
Every embarrassing moment I've ever had, anything, constantly think about it, probably would get rid of my anxiety.
So for me, it's like, I don't want to improve the past to make my life now even better. I want to improve my present situation in order to have a better future. So that is more important for me. Yeah.
I wish that I could defer my graduate degrees offer, so that I would have more time to get along with my family and friends and my boyfriends, and we could and that I also don't have to, stuck in this fucking dormitory room.
I don't know. I feel like none of the things behind were very good. Including now.
I don't even know if changing anything, but just going back, just to witness it yourself. Probably even seeing some my ancestors, but I don't know necessarily changing anything.
I like now. I think it's a good time. I like the conveniences, like indoor plumbing, big fan of that. Technology. I think there's a lot of fucked up stuff in the world, but as far as how much worse it has been, I like now.
And there's lots of things you'd like to change, but you always hear about time paradoxes and stuff, so you wouldn't want to change too much. Maybe go back and stop Hitler or something like that.
There's so many problems that arise, because if you go back in time, I don't want to get drafted or something, so a lot of the 20th century is really out for me.
I don't know, I guess you don't really want to make a big ripple.
even if I didn't have knowledge already, like even if I didn't have the knowledge I have now of what happened in the 20th century. But if I did, that's an extra layer of problems, because then I know everything that's going to happen. I know bad stuff that's going to happen. I would feel compelled to try and prevent some of it. But I probably can't. But what if I could?
I actually don't think I'd change anything. Just because, you know, I wouldn't know how it would affect the future. So I wouldn't want to mess with anything.
So I guess I would maybe try going into the future. Maybe by 100 years, maybe things will be better then. Maybe they'll be much worse. I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out.
But you know, I want to go back that time with this mind, not at that time, because if I feel like old Nadia, then I will allow him to make the same wrong thing. Yeah. So can I bring with me this mind?